Hi guys, welcome back to YouTube channel. This is Arya, one of the placement coordinators of the Information Science Department at NIE, and today we have with us Kaushik from the ECE department. He's placed in HPE. So we're back with another session about how we can crack placements and get into the companies that we're designing for. So hi Kaushik, it's really nice to have you with us here today. It would be really nice if you could firstly tell us about what HP is about. What do they work about?
Yeah, everyone knows about HP. It's basically a company which works on printers and all. So it got divided into two parts a few years back. One is HPE, which is HP Enterprises. So I'm working there as a research and development engineer. So this is about my role.
Okay, that's nice. Did you have in mind that you wanted to target this particular company or this particular role, or did you keep yourself open to a lot of other opportunities as well?
Yeah, actually, when I was in second year, I got to know about HP. From that time, I don't know what happened to me. I was particularly about this company. If I want to get into a company, it would be HP at any cost. So I was having that thing in my mind from the second year itself. Finally, I got it there. But I gave many other companies a try.
Okay, so you were really motivated by this company and driven towards it, which
Yeah.
which obviously would have made you work towards
Yeah.
it. So, how did you actually work and put in efforts in the direction of cracking this particular company?
Okay. When it comes to placement, it is the only one thing. You have to follow the right track. So what you need to do, you should know that instead of doing something blindly, which may not be required. So we should first know that what we have to do to get into company. For that, we should investigate whether it may be taking help from a senior or from the internet. So I approached a senior. He gave me some inputs like what all are required. So based on that inputs, I searched in the internet and I got to know more than what I should supposed to get. So when I finished that investigation, I concluded that and it helped.
Okay, so could you tell us what this investigation was about? You obviously would have dug in and gotten some inputs. So we know that you have so many rounds in a company.
Yeah.
So pertaining to each round, what was your preparation? If you could elaborate on that.
Yeah, basically it can be any company. Nowadays it's mostly IT. So in almost all companies, majority of the companies focus on like 5 to 6 subjects. It is their target. One is computer networks, operating system, any one programming language. I prefer OOPS. It can be Java or C++, but I prefer C++ because it's very simple. We can understand it. So that OOPS concept and database management system, and there is one more concept called data structures and algorithms. Most people don't know the difference between programming and data structures and algorithm. So once they learn any programming language like C or C++, they think that okay, I'm done. I know the programming everything, but it's a wrong assumption. So people are not aware of that. So what we can do is after learning C and C++, we should get into data structures. We should know all kinds of data structure, how it works, and how it makes our task easy. After that, we have to learn algorithms, means how we are going to implement that in using algorithms. Yeah, without that, it's not possible. People, as I said, no, when they learn programming languages, they think it's all done. But the real game starts there. And there are some platforms like HackerRank, CodeForces, CodeChef. There is a vast community out there to help us to learn us in the learning. So we can make use of these platforms and learn from there. And this coding, as I said, no, it's not like one night thing or a 1 week thing. If I work or if I study for 1 week, I'll get to know on that. The thing is, it's a long process. You have to really understand that. So it takes some time, but if you can give that time, it's worth.
So when did you start preparing for all of this exactly?
When I was in second year, I got to know that programming language is important. So I learned C, slowly C++ and all. And even I was in that wrong assumption. Yeah, I'm done. I know everything about programming. Slowly, I got to know about this data structures and this coding platforms and all. I was slowly moving. I was not like doing multiple.
Things at a time.
Yeah, I was moving slowly. But by the time I reached third year end, in this pandemic situation also, I got some extra time. I made use of that time, and I could easily manage that. But one more thing is, I want to tell this coding, no, it's not very easy. It's the painful truth. We get frustrated, irritated because whatever the approaches we give, no, it mostly don't work.
Don't give your
Yeah, it won't. Yeah, that is the frustrating things. So people, students get disappointed with that. One thing I want to say is they should keep on moving. Whatever the mistakes they make, no, when for their algorithm, if the output doesn't come, they are going to learn new from that. If you get output at the first go, you won't learn anything new. So if you fail, you will learn more. And if you just practice like 50, 100 questions, it's not enough for me. So you should keep on doing that, and you should not give out. You should keep on practicing that till the last moment, so that you will be in touch with that language.
So in short, he's trying to tell us that it's going to be a tedious process, but you need to keep up your hopes and keep working through the process. And as much as you practice, that's how much you're going to gain from
Yeah.
the whole process. Moving to the next part, which we cover the technical aspects about how to use these platforms and learn from the coding. What about the resume? That's like the face,
Yeah.
your face for the company.
Yes, exactly.
So how did you work on building a strong resume and a profile? And if also tell us if your company looked for anything specific in everyone's resume, like was it a project or was it something different which you did from the rest?
Yeah, this is a good question actually. The thing is, every company, they are trying to find out something. Okay, every company's requirement is different. So if you are approaching for a core company, whether it may be based on electronics or mechanical, they target on something. And when it comes to IT company, they target on something. So if you are approaching a IT company, the projects, if it is based on software related things, we have more preference. Similarly, if you come to electronics, they are looking something related to electronics. If you present some projects which is related to electronics, they get impressed. So it is one thing I wanted to tell.
So based on the company, you need to put
Build
out
your resume. Yeah.
That's nice. So in the end, to conclude, any tips or suggestions that you would want to give to the students out there?
Yeah. I cracked many companies like SAP Labs, which offered me 20 lakhs, and I reached till the HR round, and my status in hold still, and Acolyte, which offered 10 lakhs, Mindtree, DXC, and many more. In all the companies, there was one thing common. It is the data structure and algorithm. Based on that, they are going to measure your performance. So these data structure and algorithm, the thing is, it tests your thinking one, like what kind of approach you are going to make, and they are going to measure the time complexity. Your code should work in a short period of time. So that one, and space complexity. It should not take a long space, large amount of space. These all things comes into consideration. So people should give time on that and learn how it works actually. And if they go through some previous year's papers and the questions of the companies, they will get a better understanding. And if they start preparing according to that, it will be very useful. Yeah.
That was your talk itself, I think, would have given them a lot of tips and ideas.
Yeah.
And if they work in that direction, I'm sure they'll be able to make the best of themselves. So thank you so much, Kaushik, for sharing your thoughts and views with us. I hope it was a really informative session, and have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.